बच्चों, आज हम देखने जा रहे हैं करंट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी चैप्टर का टॉपिक ग्रुपिंग ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस पार्ट 2। चलिए शुरू करते हैं पहले सवाल से। पहला सवाल कह रहा है, इन द सर्किट शोन हियर व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ द अननोन रेजिस्टेंस R so that the equivalent resistance of the circuit between points P and Q is also equal to R। ये 3 ohm और 10 and 3 प्लस 4 ओम आर कनेक्टेड इन पैरेलल। ओके, और ये दोनों कॉम्बिनेशन सीरीज में है। इसको ये पी रहा, ये 3 ओम एंड these two branches are in parallel। बच्चों, हमको तो पता है अगर दो रेजिस्टेंसेस पैरेलल में है तो R1 इंटू R2 डिवाइड बाई R1 प्लस R2। ओके, इनका प्रोडक्ट और डिवाइड बाई सम करना है। 10 इंटू इन दोनों सीरीज 3 प्लस R डिवाइडेड बाई 10 प्लस 3 प्लस R। ठीक है ना बच्चों, ये दोनों पैरेलल में है। 10 इंटू 3 प्लस R डिवाइड बाई 10 प्लस 3 प्लस R। हाँ, what is the resistance between P and Q? The total resistance is also equal to R। R is equal to, ये दोनों सीरीज में है, 3 प्लस ऑफ 3 ओम and 10 into 3 plus R divided by 10 plus 3 plus R ohm. These two are in series। 3 plus 10 into 3 plus of R divided by 10 plus 3 13 हो जाएगा, 13 plus of R। हाँ ठीक है, अब क्या करूँगा मैं, 13 plus R एलसीएम ले लेंगे, 3 into 13 plus R plus of 3 into 10 is 30 plus 10 R। ये दिया गया है, the resistance between P and Q is also equal to R। तो क्या होगा बच्चों, when you cross multiply you will get 13 plus R into R, cross multiply करने से is equal to 3 into 13 is 39 plus 3R plus 30 plus 10R। ठीक है, 13R plus R square is equal to 30 plus 39 is 69 plus 10R plus 3R is 13R। 13R gets cancelled, R square is equal to 69, R is equal to square root of 69 is the right answer। Root of 69 ohm is the correct answer for this problem। चलिए बच्चों, सेकेंड प्रॉब्लम की तरफ चलते हैं। हाँ, यहाँ पे the effective resistance in the adjoining figure between points A and B will be equal to, हाँ ये पॉइंट ये है और ये पॉइंट B है। You have to find the resistance between A and B। हाँ बच्चों, ये देखो दो रेजिस्टेंसेस सीरीज में है, 3 plus 3 6 in parallel with 6। always when you have two resistance of the same value are in parallel, okay, फर्ज करो आपके साथ R और R के साथ अगर R पैरेलल है तो इक्विवेलेंट रेजिस्टेंस विल बी इक्वल टू ऑलवेज R by 2 हो जाएगा। ठीक है, इसी तरह 3 plus 3 they are in series, 6 in parallel with 6 is 3 in series with 3 is 6 in parallel with 6 is again 3 हो जाएगा, 3 in series with 3 6 हो जाएगा, 6 in parallel with 6 is 3 plus 3 is 6 in parallel and this is ये, this is P 3, अल्टीमेटली हमको यहाँ आएगा 6। बच्चों आप समझ गए होंगे, 3 plus 3 is 6 in parallel with 6 is 3 हो जाएगा, और ये जो 3 है in series with 3 6 again in parallel with 6 is 3 again 3 in series with 3 6 in parallel with 6 is 3 हो जाएगा। ठीक है, 3 in series with 3 is 6 in parallel with 3, therefore RAB will be equal to 6 into 3 divided by 6 plus of 3. 18 by 9 is 2 ohm is the right. चलिए बच्चों अगले सवाल की तरफ चलते हैं। हाँ, ये कह रहा है ये वायर ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस 0.5 ohm per meter is bent into a circle of radius 1 meter. An identical wire is connected across a diameter AB, यहाँ पे AB as shown in figure. The equivalent resistance is, हाँ बच्चों यहाँ पे रेजिस्टेंस पर लेंथ की बात चल रही है, रेजिस्टेंस पर यूनिट लेंथ, रेजिस्टेंस पर यूनिट लेंथ that is equal to 0.5 ohm per meter दिया गया है और radius of the circle is 1 meter। तो बच्चों यहाँ पे हम R1 लेंगे, यहाँ पे R2 लेंगे और यहाँ पे अगर R3 लेंगे, okay? These three are in parallel। यहाँ पे R1, R2 and R3 all are connected in between A and B, therefore they are in parallel। अब now we'll find out the value of R1। R1 कितना दिया गया है, what is resistance, a wire of resistance 0.5 ohm per meter। therefore अब इसको resistance फाइंड आउट करने के लिए यहाँ पे resistance is equal to R will be equal to R1 will be equal to 0.5 ohm per meter into length हो जाएगा, into length। तो बच्चों यहाँ पे R1 is equal to, यहाँ पे लिखूंगा R1 is equal to 0.5 ohm per meter into length is equal to 0.5 ohm per meter into length. What is the length of this one? What is the length from this A to this B? Okay. It is semicircle, therefore it will be pi into R, pi into R. What is the length of this AB full circle is 2 pi R, circumference of the circle is 2 pi R, half is pi into R, that is meter gets cancelled, okay, you will get the answer in ohm, 0.5 into pi R कितना है into 1, that is equal to 0.5 pi ohm। R1 0.5 pi ohm आया और इसी तरह R3 भी 0.5 pi ohm आएगा। What about R2? R2 is equal to resistance per unit length into length। यहाँ पे what is the length of A and B? Length of A and B is nothing but the diameter is nothing but 2 meter। Meter gets cancelled, R2 will be equal to 0.5 into 2 is 1 ohm। बच्चों आप समझ गए होंगे, this problem is very important। 0.5 ohm per meter, resistance per length is equal to 0.5 ohm per meter, radius is 1 meter is given। Let us find out R1 is equal to 0.5 ohm per meter into length। इसका length कितना है, pi into R that I have multiplied, I got 0.5 pi ohm। Same R3, and how much is R2? R2 is equal to 0.5 ohm per meter into 2, what is the diameter, twice the radius, that is 2 meter, 0.5 into 2 is 1 ohm। Now all these three R1, R2, R3 are in parallel। Now we will find out the resistance between A and B very easily। We can find out this is A and this is B, A and B, R1 is how much, 0.5 ohm, that is pi by 2 ohm, how much is R2, 1 ohm, and how much is R3, same pi by 2 ohm। This is A and this is B, pi by 2 in parallel will be how much, will be equal to pi by 4 ohm, and this is 1 ohm। If these two are in parallel, what is the resistance between A and B? Multiply pi by 4 into 1, pi by 4 into 1 divided by 1 plus of pi by 4. That is nothing but pi divided by pi plus 4 is the right answer. Hope you understood. The distance between A and B is pi divided by pi plus 4 is the right answer. बच्चों ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट प्रॉब्लम है, फिर से एक बार प्रैक्टिस कर लेना. ओके, दिस इज वेरी कंफ्यूजिंग. ओनली one thing, R1 and R3, if you find out, R2 is very easily you can find out, and these three are in parallel, and we get the answer pi divided by pi plus 4 ohm is the right answer. अगले सवाल की तरफ चलते हैं. यहाँ पे कह रहा है ये वायर ऑफ 10 ohms is bent to form a closed circle. What is the resistance across the diameter of the circle? एक वायर है between A and B. If we have one wire of resistance, how much? 10 ohm. If this is forming a closed circle, okay, if it is forming a closed circle A and B, तो क्या हो जाएगा? ये 5 ohm यहाँ आ जाएगा, 5 ohm यहाँ आ जाएगा. Okay, this equally gets divided. Okay, 10 ohm. What is the resistance between A and B? It is very easy. The resistance between A and B is 5 in parallel 5 is how much? 2.5 ohm. 2.5 ohm. Directly you can do 10 divided by 4. 10 divided by 4 is equal to 2.5 ohm. This is the short trick. Okay. Whenever a wire of 10 ohm is bent to form a closed circle, you can divide this directly by 4. You will get the answer. But I have shown the solution here. This is the solution. Next question. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन की तरफ पढ़ते हैं. यही बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है बच्चों. ये यूनिफॉर्म वायर ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस 36 ohm total resistance is bent in the form of a circle. The effective resistance between A and B, फर्ज करो यहाँ पे I will call this as R1 and I will call this as R2. Okay. This is R1 and this is R2. How much is R1? R1 will be equal to, what is the angle? Subtended 30 divided by total angle 360 degree into what is the total resistance? 36. To find R1, R1 is equal to 30 degree divided by 360 degree into what is the total resistance? 36. So you will get 3 ohm. R1 अगर 3 ohm है तो what about R2? How much is the total resistance? 36 minus 3, that is equal to 33 ohm. R2 is 33 ohm. R1 and R2, these two are in parallel. The effective resistance between A and B. How much is R1 we got? R1 we got 3 ohm. R2 we got 33 ohm. Okay. To find the resistance between A and B, it is very easy. These two are in parallel. 3 into 33 divided by 3 plus of 33. That is equal to, how much is this one? 99 divided by 36. That is equal to 2.75. 2.75 ohm is the right answer. Again, you can do it 33, 12. Okay, 33 by 12, that is equal to 2.75 ohm, the right answer. Now we'll come to the last problem. A ring is made of a wire having a resistance R0. R0 is how much? 12 ohm. Find the points A and B. यहाँ पे A and B दिया गया है. As shown in the figure, at which a current carrying conductor should be connected so that the resistance R of the sub-circuit between these points is equal to 8 by 3. फर्ज करो ये R1 है और ये R2 है. Again R2 is R1, R2. Okay. How much is the R0 is equal to sum of these two resistances. That is R1 plus R2 is how much? 12 ohm दिया गया है. Okay. R is nothing but parallel. Okay. R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2 is how much? 8 by 3 ohm. 8 by 3 ohm. If you know R1 plus R2 is equal to 12, you can find out R1 R2 divided by, how much is R1 plus R2? 12 है, is equal to 8 by 3. You can find out R1 R2 R1 R2 is equal to 8 by 3 into 12. 4 3s are 12, and R1 R2 is equal to how much? 32. R1 R2 is 32. R1 plus R2 is 12. Okay. But how to find R1 and R2? To find R1 and R2, we have a formula. We know the sum, we know the product. Okay, we should know the difference. Difference is nothing but R2 minus R1. क्योंकि R2 बड़ा है यहाँ पे, R2 is bigger compared to R1. Compared to R1, R2 is bigger. Therefore, I am writing the difference. R2 minus R1 is equal to square root of R2 plus R1 the whole square minus of 4 R1 R2. That is equal to square root of how much is R1 plus R2? Just now we saw R1 plus R2 is R1 plus R2 or R2 plus R1 is one and the same. 12 the whole square minus 4 into how much is R1 R2? 32. Okay, that is equal to square root of 12 square is 144 minus how much is this one? 2 4s are 8, 12. Okay, how much is this one? That is equal to 16. So R2 minus R1 is how much? 4 ohm. You know the sum, you know the difference. How much is R2 plus R1? R2 plus R1 here, that is equal to 12, and R2 minus R1 is equal to how much? 4. Okay, you add. Okay, 2R2 is equal to 16, R2 is equal to 8 ohm. If R2 is equal to 8 ohm, how much is R1? Will be equal to 4 ohm, because the sum is 14 ohm. You know R1, you know R2. What is L1 by L2? L1 by L2 is nothing but R1 by R2. How much is R1? 4 by 8, that is equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2. L1 by L2 is equal to 1 by 2. This is the answer. बच्चों आज के लिए बस इतना ही. मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो में. Thanks for watching. I wish you all the best.